corridor light waits too long. Then it opens a small circle. Your shoulders drop before you decide to relax. During the day, everyone can still reach you. At night, the building stops asking first. You are not trying to become invisible. You are only noticing that nobody needs you for a moment. Why does that feel safer than morning? Night feels safer because access finally stops. The relief arrives before any explanation. In the elevator lobby, the floor indicator stays still above the doors. During the day, numbers keep changing because somebody always needs the next place. You answer one message, then another task finds you. You leave one room, then another person expects the next version. The small display does nothing now, and the quiet feels practical. It is not drama. It is the first time nobody is moving you. At the mailbox alcove, an empty key dish sits under weak light. You came home, but your mind did not clock out. There was one more reply, one more decision, one more polite tone to keep. Even after dinner, a normal message could still pull your attention back outside. You notice the bare ceramic circle as you put nothing inside it. And the day finally has somewhere to stop. The analog clock points at midnight without accusation. The hands are plain and steady. This is the midnight permission. Not permission to ruin tomorrow, permission to be unreachable for a little while. The late hour is not only about sleep. Sometimes it means nobody can reasonably ask for another version of you. That is why the hour feels soft even when you are tired. On the entry bench, a black phone lies face down. You are not avoiding people. You are resting from being available. There is a difference. The screen stays dark as you pass it, and the relief is physical. No tiny demand jumps from glass to hand. No small urgency borrows your chest. You do not have to become useful again, just because the object exists. Near the apartment door, the intercom panel looks unused. The doorbell chime is pulled loose beside it. That image can sound cold, but it is not about hating visitors. It is about the body learning that no one can arrive with a new request. During the day, a simple buzz can change your posture. At night, even the wall seems to stop checking you. But that's not the real reason. The dimmer switch is lowered by one careful thumb. The room does not become dramatic. It just becomes less demanding. Daylight often asks you to perform readiness. Brighter face, quicker answer, cleaner tone. In the lower light, you do not have to look prepared. You only have to be there. The smaller light makes the room match your actual energy. At the window, the blackout curtain stops a few inches from the latch. Moonlight rests on the metal lock. The world is still outside. It has not disappeared. You notice the small silver edge as you look past the glass, and the boundary feels honest. Help exists out there. So do other people. They just cannot enter you. That distance is calmer than pretending you are always open. On the rooftop service level, the city remains visible but far. Streetlight color spreads across the wall instead of touching your hands. This is why night is not the same as darkness. Darkness can feel unsafe. Distance can feel safe. The difference matters because most tired people are not asking for emptiness. They are asking for space. They want the world near enough to return to, but not close enough to pull. In the stairwell landing, the handrail shadow bends across the steps. You do not have to climb. You do not have to go back down. The stairs are there, but they do not command you. And this is where it changes. Night gives the body one rare choice. Stay still without explaining why. For a person trained to keep moving, that can feel almost unfamiliar. The shadow becomes a pause you can see. At the vending machine corner, the coin return slot waits unused. You stand close enough to buy something, then do not. That ordinary pause matters. Daytime often turns discomfort into action. Send something, fix something, consume something, produce something. At night, doing nothing can finally count as a real choice. The machine offers a transaction, and you are allowed to decline it without a reason. Outside the 24-hour pharmacy, the shutter is only half lowered. The window shows help within reach. It does not press itself against you. That is the safer shape. Not being abandoned, not being managed. You can get medicine if needed, yet nobody is asking you to explain why you are standing there. Support feels different when it does not require an immediate performance. The distance makes help feel usable. Under the street lamp, the crosswalk island becomes a place instead of a delay. In daylight, it is where you wait to move. At night, it is where you are allowed to pause. You notice the pale paint under your shoes and no one behind you turns your stillness into a problem. The signal can change without making you feel late to your own life. Inside the Riverside underpass, the path stretches ahead in clean bands of light. This is not hiding from a crowd. It is walking while requests lose their grip. The harder part comes later, because when silence finally appears, many people do not know how to receive it. They check the phone again. They invent one more task. They look for pressure, because pressure has become familiar. Outside the security booth, the camera's red LED is off. The booth is still there. The building still has rules. But the feeling changes when no small red dot seems to notice you. You are not becoming invisible. You are becoming less inspected. For a tired person, that difference can feel larger than sleep. The body rests faster when it is not being measured. A closed office lobby holds its bright floor behind glass. During the day, that kind of place teaches your body to be ready. Badges, meetings, doors, names, promises. Now the lobby is shut, and responsibility looks like a room you cannot enter. The relief is not laziness. It is the end of being summoned. Work still matters, but it is no longer standing directly in front of you. On a service hallway wall, the emergency exit map sits inside a plastic frame. It is not a picture of escape. It is a picture of permission. You can leave if you need to. You can stay if you need to. The map matters because safety is not only comfort. It is having a way out. A visible exit changes the whole room, even when you never use it. At the parking payment machine, the ticket slides back after the fee is settled. The task is complete. Still, the person does not leave. That small delay is the whole point. Night does not feel safer because more gets done. It feels safer because after something is done, nothing immediately takes its place. The pause after completion becomes the reward that daylight rarely gives. The receipt is finished, and so is the demand. Back near the silent phone, the strongest moment is almost boring. The hand reaches toward it, then stops. The face softens, not with joy, but with release. This is the still frame people remember. A message may exist somewhere, but right now the body learns that it does not have to go get it. The request can remain outside the hand for once. The midnight clock appears again on a plain wall. Midnight permission is not a magic hour. It is a social agreement that arrives late. Most people stop expecting the fast reply. Most offices stop pretending everything is urgent. The strange comfort comes from that shared pause. Nobody announces it. Everyone quietly understands it. The clock does not heal the day. It only stops adding to it. In the parking area, the payment screen has gone blank. The car is ready, but the person stays beside the machine for one extra breath. That breath is not wasted. It is the first private space after a completed obligation. If the day kept renting your attention, this is the moment the key returns. You can leave, but you are no longer being pushed out. At the empty key dish, again, the old roles look lighter. Worker, friend, child, parent, planner, problem solver. None of them disappear forever. They simply stop standing in front of you at once. This is why the night can feel clean. It gives effort a place to be stored before morning asks for it again. Without that storage, even good effort starts to feel like exposure. The corridor sensor light fades back out. The same hallway becomes ordinary again. Night is not safer because the world is gone. It is safer because the world has stopped entering without asking. And the boundary is clear. Even effort only changes a life when there is somewhere to store it. The door stays closed. The body finally knows the difference. Morning can wait outside. For now.